Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 57 of the Road to Glory with Cercle Brugge. We are here ready to go in the Europa League. We are taking on Elfsborg in the group stage, and this is the situation. Currently, after 3 games, we are on 7 points. We've won 2, drew with Ludogorets, so we're in a really good position. In the league, we have also won a couple games since you last saw us as well, and we've conceded only 1 more goal in that time. So since we took on Feyenoord, we've conceded 2 goals actually in the league. We beat Charleroi 4-1, which was a nice win for us, and I think we were 3-1 up when they scored, and then we managed. Oh no, we were 3-1 up. Sorry, and then Alfonso scored late, and then against Elfsborg we won 6-0 away from home. So this has the potential to be a bit of a blowout win for us here, hopefully. And then against STV, who are a good team, we won 2-0, and we just played OHL, who were in third, and Pedro Ardes scored 5. So he's getting a break this game here against Elfsborg, because scoring 5 goals, he deserves a bit of a break. We are playing at home. There's only 4 days between games. So I'm going to show you this game, and I'm going to show you the Anderlecht game, and then in the next episode, I'm going to show you Ludogorets and Feyenoord. So let's get straight into it. The team is a heavily rotated team. So we've got Sai, Flamarion, Yakonen, Antonio Tiel, Simmons, Eduardo Vicente, Raz Rossi, and Lucas Adam up front. So we've not many guys in the squad are registered, which is a bit annoying. We're going to take Xavi Simmons out of the squad because we don't really need him around the place. So let's kick it off. Let's get straight into this game. We've been playing some absolutely brilliant football in this 4-3-3, and we did go 1-0 down against OHL2, and it was nice to see that we're able to really work our way out of those situations. Yes, Ardes scored 5, but a lot of those goals came from really good play from the team as well. So we did look really good against Elfsborg in the first game here in the group. So I'm expecting a good result from the boys once again in order to really solidify our spot in the Europa League, and we do want to make sure that we finish top. So next episode is going to be massive for the Europa League, as Lucas Adams absolutely smashes one into the top bins. Let's praise the boys straight away there. Let's have a look what happened here. Raz swings the ball out. No, Simmons looks for Adam, swings the ball out to him on the chest, and bang, that is a finish and a half from Lucas Adam. So 4 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. We're playing good football once again. The results should be going our way. It's looking like it's going to be us and Feyenoord, as long as we get the result against Ludogorets, or potentially even beating Feyenoord in the next episode, then we should be fine. Simmons makes it 2-0 from Lucas Adams, so he returns the favour. Goals and assists are shared between Owen Simmons and Lucas Adams. So let's punch our way through. I think this is probably the best football we've played as a team, if I'm perfectly honest. We're playing some of the best football. The squad's really strong. We'll have to look at the registration for the knockout stage and make sure we're bringing all the different players that we need. But some of the loans we've made have really given us some good depth, and I think that's something that I sort of fell away with in those last few seasons, is we weren't bringing in any loans of players of quality. So I think, especially for next year when we're doing our more longer term save, I need to start acting like a bit of a smaller club a bit more. And as Rasmus absolutely smashes one in to make it 3-0 now, I think you guys need to kind of remind me to make sure that I'm still looking for loans, players' contracts that are expiring, that we can get happy. The same way we got Xavi Simmons. That is a goal and a half from Raz. But the way we got Xavi Simmons in was we loaned him in for 3-4 years in a row, and then obviously his contract expired. So maybe we need to start looking at that as an option a little bit more in the future as well. So that's what we're trying to target with some of our loans this year. Hopefully we can get them happy enough and really integrate them into the teams to the point where they want to join. I think next year, whether it's Greece, whether it's Serbia, we got to do that a bit more. So it's 4-0 already at home, 41 minutes played, and we are just absolutely running riot here. Let's just get into halftime. We've had 66% possession. They haven't had a shot. They have really struggled in this Europa League run. I thought Göteborg were going to be a little bit probably more better off. Sorry, not Göteborg. Elfsborg were going to be a bit better off in this Europa League group, but they really have struggled. Also, Elfsborg, sorry. They've really struggled in this group. You can see they've not taken a point as of yet. Feyenoord are beating Ludogorets as well. So we're really separating ourselves from the pack. They can obviously only get 6 points after this game. So we're qualified. Whether we qualify first or second is the big key difference. We're going to get to Debo in there at centre-back. And I think one other thing we really need to start looking for is getting players with experience in the team. I think that's probably the next step for me, is just making sure that, our leadership and our, those real intangibles in FM, they're sort of looked after, because it's very easy to fall into the trap of signing young kids to try and develop them and then not having that core leadership group around the players. So I need to try and balance out some of our signings, and I think especially with Tadibo and Antonio at centre back, I think those two signings, albeit both on loan, still give us that option to have those leaders in the club. So I'm really excited for the direction that the team's going in. Obviously 4-0 up here, we're starting to cruise towards another victory. Can we find another goal here? Raz finds Lucas Adam into Rossi. Rossi gets his first goal of the game. Well done to Andrea Rossi. Who else do we want to bring on? I don't really want to bring any of these guys on. We'll bring Sizek on, and then that is our 3 subs all taken care of. And we are 5-0 up, so I am extremely happy with this performance. We do have a big game against Anderlecht now to worry about. That's going to be fun, but we are looking in good shape, especially in the league. For us to only concede, 3 goals? I think we've only conceded in the league after 10 games. It's just unbelievable. So more than happy with the way that we're playing. We're playing some really good football. It's interesting to see how we go against some of the better European sides. I think this Europa League is probably the most stacked that I've ever seen it. So a nice big 5-0 win for the rotated team as well. So who knows what it could have been if we played a full strength 11. Our goal difference of 12 is just on another planet at the moment. Feyenoord on 9 points. We're practically guaranteed European football, so we might make a bit of a switch on what we do. We technically aren't qualified, but we'll be fine. I think the only way we don't get qualified, as I get absolutely scared by my dog barking, is if we lose to Feyenoord, lose to Ludogorets, and then I think it goes on head to head. So we've got to make sure we get a point from the next 2 games, and we're going to be fine. You are going to see, oh my God, Liverpool beat Upperwell 10-0. Oh my God, that is crazy. And Guy didn't play. Is he in the squad? So Harvey Elliott's still there. Where's Guy Jeji? Is he not here anymore? Oh no, there he is. What's the red? If anyone can tell me what the red means, please let me know what the red, the writing means. I know blue means they're on loan. What does red mean? Whether that means an unregistered, I don't know. Yosko's got it, but he's there. I got no idea what red means, but let me know, and I'll see you in the next segment for the game against Anderlecht. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here ready to go against Anderlecht in the league. This is what the situation is. They are sitting in 8th, but we've seen in the past that they are a team that you do not want to get when they are down the bottom. They are more than capable of turning up in big games. A lot of their losses have been close, 1-0, 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, and 2-1. So in a different day or a different season, they're right up there with us and Club Brugge fighting it out for first. Club Brugge have played the extra game, so we really do need to win this one to push away from them in the league, as we are taking them on next. This is the situation. So we've got Omar, we've got Antonio, Yakonen, Tadibo, and Sizek. I'm just wondering if he can play right back. He cannot. Can Yakonen play right back? He also cannot. So we're a bit down on right backs at the moment, so we might need to look at getting one in January. We've got Simmons, Vicente Simmons, Alfonso, Nikolov, and Ardes. So we're full strength practically, except for Flammarion, who is suspended at right back. And I think we're in a really, really good position. So this is their team. Sambi Lakonga still there. Yuri Uccelli, we obviously sold to Anderlecht this season. So can we get a big result? I think this would be a game, especially if we can keep a clean sheet here, it would be absolutely fantastic. We're going to go with our Cercle Brugge stats to make sure that we're all good to go. And we haven't started with much possession, which is interesting because I think we play better when we are on the counter-attack. but the system that we do have sort of alludes to us more so having possession. So I'm going to go opposition instructions and just quickly get the ask assistant and do that. And can we find a way? We've had 5 shots to 2. We're starting to get our foot on the ball a little bit more now after 30 minutes, but there's been no highlights. So I'm going to encourage the boys, see if that can spark something. We're really starting to dominate the chances that have been created in this game, but after 40 minutes, there's still not been a highlight, which is surprising. And we do get into half time without a highlight, which is quite strange. So I'm going to pump our fist. I'm going to say the media have given you a lot of credit. Let's get back out there. Can we see a highlight? This would be amazing if we go the whole game without seeing a highlight. And here we go. It's Nikolov clearing only as far as Sambi Lakonga. I really don't want to lose a game here at Cizek. They find Jorgensen, Sambi Lakonga. We can't close the ball down. Can we find a way to just get on the counter-attack? Nikolov does well. Good counter-attack so far. It's Ardes. He's on his left foot. And what a strike. But he's hit the post. Can we find a goal here? Vicenti's starting to get tired. We might have to look at taking him off. It's Nikolov now, who has been absolutely fantastic for us. Gets brought down by Sambi Lakonga, who should get a yellow card. He gets a straight red card for a 2-footed lunge. Okay, so that could change the game slightly. I'm thinking about taking Vicenti off. We're going to bring on Malatesta, who's been complaining that he wants to play more. So let's see from Malatesta, can he come in and create the difference for us? Can we find a goal? Cizek, it's cleared only as far as Bozenic into Guilherme. We're fine there to Debo. Don't just turn the ball over here. Can we just pick our way through? They're missing a midfielder now. Nikolov driving, finds Alfonso. The ball found its way to the back of the net, but I don't know what's happened there. I'm going to praise the boys. What's happened here? We're going to make that substitution as well. Nikolov drives towards the box. Alfonso takes a touch, just sort of passes it through, and the goalkeeper stops. So we'll take that all day. I don't care how we get goals. As long as we get goals, I'm a very happy manager. So can we just keep the clock ticking? Let's make sure we don't concede. Can we lock the game down and make sure we leave Anderlecht with 3 points? Nikolov turns one, gets fouled. Is that going to be a penalty? We're going to speed up the match highlight. Can we find out? What are we getting? Is it a penalty? Is it not? We are getting no penalties. I'm assuming we get a free kick though. And we do. So Xavi Simons over the free kick, puts it in to a dangerous area. But once again, it doesn't really create much for us because no one was sitting on the edge of the box. We do have one more sub, and I'm going to take Owen Simmons off for Little John, who can play that DM role. But what we'll do is put Malatesta there. And let's get Troy Littlejohn some minutes as well, the Welsh central midfielder. He hasn't really played a whole lot for me lately, but I do need to try and integrate him more so in the league. Tadibo gets beaten and he gets left out there for dead. And there's only a few minutes to go. So let's go balanced mentality now. So we're just going to reel it in a little bit, but it looks like we're going to get another win. We do. It's a 1-0 win away from home to Anderlecht. I'm going to say well done. That was a great win for us. I am really happy with that result. We are in a great position. I don't need to win every game 5-0. We're just ticking along quite nicely. Our goal difference is almost double the next best in the league. We are just ticking along quite well. So we've got an international break and then we're getting into Club Brugge. So what I might show you guys in the next episode is the Club Brugge game and then the Feyenoord game to finish off the Europa League. So if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you share the video as well so we can keep growing our community, and I'll see you in the next one.